The following is a paid commercial program paid for by Currie Health and Wellness Diagnostic Center. The opinions and views expressed in this program belong to its sponsors and are not those of this station or their affiliates or employees.
This is Bill Skidmore. He's from Camden, Arkansas. He's a very special patient of Dr. Keith Currie, and you'll learn why in just a moment or two. Hello, everybody. I'm Dave Woodman with Dr. Currie and another of his non-surgical success stories. But before we talk with Bill and the doc, I want to suggest that you're living with pain. You make a very important phone call. The number to call right there on your screen. It could be the first step to living pain-free. Call that number, and Dr. Currie will send you a free report about how to get natural and non-invasive relief from scoliosis, severe neck and low back pain caused by a bulging or herniated disc, spinal stenosis, hip and sciatica, or leg pain. It's a $19.97 value, but call that magic number and Dr. Currie will get you your copy absolutely free. All right, Dr. Currie, now I said that this guy, Bill Skidmore, is a very special patient. I know all of your patients are special, but what's special about Bill Skidmore?
Well, Dave, he was my first patient from Camden. Currently, I have had 54. Tanner, his son, was my 50th patient from Camden. Before Bill came to me, he had had failed back surgery and spinal injections, was in a world of pain, and drove a long way to get the care. And I think Bill was the first person that made me realize that if I had something really worth offering to patients and to people, and a service that was really, really good, that people would drive. People will drive, people will fly. They'll do whatever they have to do to get the care that they need. And Bill did.
I remember Tanner, we had him on the show,
Right.
what, a couple of years ago, I guess. Was that pre-COVID or during COVID that we had Tanner on? But has it been that long? Anyway, I remember Tanner. He's a great young man, Bill, and you tell me that he's doing very well. So
Yes.
you had already had low back surgery, and he had had injections,
Right.
and you were still absolutely miserable. What did you think would happen if you didn't get relief from this pain?
Well, I was in a bad place, a very dark place, and I really didn't know where I was going to go because my doctor had pretty much just washed his hands from me. So actually, I don't know if Dr. Currie remembers it, but I'd been following in the paper. It had little ads. It's about that size right there. But then, you know, at that time, I wasn't having any back trouble. But then about the time that my back trouble started, he had another ad with Natalie. You took the picture beside the machine.
Wow.
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's
And
something else.
I had cut it out, but I didn't call. And I laid it on our kitchen counter, left there, and a couple of my buddies had come to visit me, and they said, it's time for you to do something different. And I said, well, I've got this right here. And they said, call. So I called, went up there, visited him. Dr. Currie looked at me. He's very honest. He says, I don't think I can help you, so let's try it. I said, let's try it. So, and here I am. I'm walking because of Dr. Currie.
Man, well, you'd gone through various types of pain management, including surgery. How would you say that Dr. Currie's treatments are different, and why would you recommend it to people who are sitting out there right now, just like you, with pain, and they won't do anything about it?
Right. I think humans have a nature they're reluctant to do things, you know, but Dr. Currie is a very loving person. He loves what he does. He loves taking care of people. He loves to see the results and everything. So I would say anybody that's in pain, you're just prolonging your healing if you're putting off calling. So
That is so well said. Folks, I hope you'll pay attention to what Bill has to say. And again, this guy loves on his patients. He appreciates his patients. He loves his patients. You can tell that in everything that he does.
Right.
Got anything else to say about Bill before we wrap this up?
Well, Dave, my mind, all this stuff that he's been saying, my mind is just swirling, and I don't know if we mentioned this earlier. I treated Bill 14 years ago, okay?
Yeah.
That people come in and say, hey, Dr. Currie, these treatments, is it just going to come right back? Well, I don't know, but most people do very well, and Bill was one of them.
Right.
All right, Bill, thanks, and congratulations to you and Tanner. Thanks for coming in and sharing that story. And remember to call the number on your screen so Dr. Currie can send you the pain report that could get you started on the road to a pain-free life like Bill did years ago, and more recently his son Tanner. We'll see you next time.